Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Now we're going to talk a little bit about today. The market dipped a bit, not very much, it's still at 22.7, but could it dip throughout the rest of the year? And I think it could, all the way possibly down to 17,000. Now I know there is a CME gap at 9,000, and many of you are wishing that we dip back then so altcoins will completely die and you can actually buy altcoins at a cheap price. I personally don't think it's going all the way to 9,000, but 17,000 is very, very possible. 17,000 would represent maybe a $5,000, $6,000 drop. And that really, honestly, is not that hard to believe, considering how far that we've actually come up. Now, there is a CME gap around the $17,000 area that's actually going to expire the last Friday of this month, which is actually the 25th on Christmas. So this Friday, when Santa Claus brings you presents, he might bring you a giant market dip as well. So hopefully you're not all in and he doesn't pwn you on Christmas. But even if he does, it's actually not that bad. He's just pwning you in order to actually give a gift to everyone else who actually has USDC stored. Because there are other pieces of good news, such as, like this Skybridge is filing with the SEC to launch a Bitcoin fund. MicroStrategy just bought another $650 million worth of Bitcoin. And another company called Global Equity Head at Jefferies says the investment bank will buy Bitcoin and reduce exposure to gold. So there's a lot of staying power in this market. And if we dip down to 17,000, I do believe that there's enough staying power to hold there. And then we can basically kind of rebound from that above 20,000 again, and then hopefully consolidate at 21, 22,000 before moving the next leg up to 25 or 30,000. I think that's actually quite likely. So there's no reason to be afraid. Even if we dip to 17,000, I am fairly positive that within a few weeks, maybe a month or two at the most, we will actually bounce back up. And next time we bounce back up, it will be past 25,000, possibly past 30,000. So yes, Santa might turn into Krampus, that whole, like, that mutant reindeer, homicidal killer thingy, the Dark Santa or whatever. There was a movie about that. I don't exactly know what that was about, like Grumpus or whatever. The reindeer mutant hybrid thing that wants to kill people. Yeah, he might be that this year for crypto, because he might take an axe and chop it down to 17,000. But if he chops it down to 17,000, that is actually your opportunity to buy alts at a very, very cheap price. If you look at alts right now, they're all down more than Bitcoin. XRP is down 13%, LTC is down 10%, BCH is down 18%, BNB is down 9.43%. ADA is down as well. Everything is down because Bitcoin is down today, but they're down much more than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin drops to 17,000, you're going to have a chance to pick up these altcoins at bargain basement prices. So you better be hoping for it. In fact, you better be hoping for 9,000 if you're wanting me to buy in, because then you'll get really, really bargain basement prices. So this isn't really a bad thing for many of us. But because Bitcoin has a lot of staying power, because all these funds are actually buying Bitcoin, and these, like, institutional investors, when they're buying Bitcoin, they're definitely buying for the long term. So they're not like fly-by-night operations. So even if we do drop down, even if it's below 17,000, we will bounce back up very, very quickly. And by early next year, I believe that we'll be hitting 25 and 30,000. So yes, because of the CME gap, I do think we could drop to like 17,000 by Christmas. We may not. We might just head back up, because we actually dipped to 21.9 today, and then we're already back at 22.8. So we might not really even dip that far, but there is a CME gap there. And if that does actually end up filling, that's your chance to buy in the altcoins, because I think the altcoins are actually going to dip to ludicrously low prices. Like ADA might dip to like 10 cents. VET might dip to close to a penny. ICX will dip, maybe to like 30, 25 cents or something. If that actually happens, that is definitely your chance to actually buy in. Theta is still up, and I've been very, very bullish on Theta lately. So not a great time to actually go all in on Theta unless you really believe in its future. But everything else, very much down. And it's a very good time to actually DCA in, or if you're waiting for the big one, hope for that CME gap at 17K to pick some more up. So yes, it actually might drop for the rest of the year because of the CME gap. Obviously nothing's certain, but it might. But even if it does, it's still not too bad to hold, because very shortly it will pop back up. Don't have to worry. A lot of institutional investors had recovered, and we are well on our way to 25, 30,000. Even if we have a larger retrace to about 17. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.